Joe the Halo Junkie doing a desk tour for May 2013. I know I just did a desk tour last month, but I've made some upgrades, added some stuff, and so I'm bringing you another one. Let's start out basically with the desk, which is an Ikea Gallant desk. At least this part that you can see in this frame is an Ikea Gallant. And then the desk part behind it, which I've just joined together, is just a couple of desks that I gotten from Walmart and joined together as one. Nothing too exciting, but it gives me lots of room within to work. Beneath the desk, you'll notice the cabinets there, and that is on rollers, so I can move it where I need to. But that is also from my Ikea. That is the Micke. It's just a cabinet. I don't know the model number, but I really like it. It's got smooth rollers, and I highly recommend Ikea products. They're very strong. On the other side of that, you'll see a couple of cloth boxes. Those are from Target. They run about $15 a piece, and they're great places just to keep cords and stuff. And if you're a true geek, you have lots of cords to worry about. Over here to the far left, we basically have just a desk lamp, and it's got a color changing bulb in it. It's got a blue bulb in it currently. Beside that, we have my Halo 4 hardcover gamer's guide. And then you see the left channel speaker of the Harmon Kardon Soundsticks 3. Now, I did a review of the unboxing slash, just beginning of a review, and I said I would do a further review, but I wanted to save it for an unboxing. Let me just say that the original unboxing, my initial impression of these things was not that great, but having lived with them for about a month now, I can say that I am really impressed with the sound quality, especially in the context of what it is in their desktop speakers, and they're just really beautiful. And you have to see them to understand just how beautiful they are, and the sound quality on them is very good. Now, as part of that sound system, you get a left speaker and a right speaker, and also you get a subwoofer, and that is also glass, and it has a light in it. So those run just a little over $100, and I think that they're well worth the money. Okay, so next to that we have a BenQ monitor, and this monitor is the BenQ XL2720. This is a gaming monitor. The thing about gaming monitors is their viewing angle is not real wide, but they are very, very fast response time to when you press something on your controller, joystick, keyboard, whatever. It happens on the screen very, very quick. This is like a 1 millisecond gray to gray lag time, so that is an 120 hertz monitor. It's an excellent, excellent monitor, and I absolutely love it. I love it so much that I purchased 2 of them, and I have an unboxing of that on my channel. Next to that, you will notice my latest model iMac. This is the 27-inch version. It's the one that just came out, and it has the i7 processor in it. It also has 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it's an absolute powerhouse. It's upgradable all the way up to 32 gigabytes of RAM, which I may or may not do because it just runs like as such a powerhouse with what it has. And the software you'll notice on it is Elgato game capture software. That is I use the Elgato game capture card in order to capture my games, and so I can put them on YouTube. And the software is great. I absolutely highly recommend the Elgato game capture card. Beneath that, we have some gamer grip. This basically is like a lotion, except for that it's not, in that its sole purpose is to keep your hands from sweating during gameplay. So if your hands get sweaty on your controller, this stuff, I think it runs about $15. It's probably overpriced, but I think it'll last a long time. You can buy it from Scuf Gaming. I don't use it very often, but if I need it, it's nice to have it. Next to that, we have the MOS, or Magnetic Organization System. I did a review of this on my channel, so if you want to check that out, you can. And then next to that, we have the Samsung Galaxy S3 camera. This is basically an Android camera. It has basically the newest version of Jelly Bean on it, and it's got 3G built into it, so basically you can take a photo and have it automatically upload to the cloud to save it. It's a nice camera. Do I think it was worth what I paid for it? Probably not, but it is a cool camera. Next to that, we have the Griffen PowerMate. This basically is a knob with a button on top. It lights up on the bottom, obviously. I use it for turning my volume up and down and muting my volume on my iMac. You can program it to do more different things, but I haven't done that yet. Back behind that, we have a USB 3.0, I'm blanking on what you call them now, but basically a hub, and I like it. I can't remember the brand of it, but I may put that down in the description. Beside that, we have a Western Digital 500 gigabyte hard drive that's actually for my MacBook Air. And then beside that, we have the Seagate Backup Plus 3 terabyte Thunderbolt hard drive. And that's an excellent hard drive. I thought about getting something more expensive, and I decided to go for this one, and I'm glad it is. So if you need a Thunderbolt hard drive with an extra Thunderbolt port on the back of it, I highly recommend that. Next, we have the Contour Shuttle Express. This little device has about 5 buttons on it, plus a rocker, rotating knob on the top, and then knobs on the side. It basically allows you to program it to do all kinds of things, and I should get into a different video with that. You can YouTube it, Google it. But that is an awesome device, and I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. Okay, here we have my Apple keyboard and my Apple trackpad, and they are actually joined together with something called the Magic Wand, and basically it allows you to hold the combo in your lap and use them together. So that is a great little device. I highly recommend it. We also have right here, and let's see if I can move a little closer here to this, and I'm actually going to move my whole camera setup. So let's see what we got here. This is a Scuf controller with a few modifications on it, and it's an Xbox controller. If you love Xbox, you love video games, I highly recommend this controller. This one has been modified. They don't look exactly like this coming from the factory. You'll notice that the thumbsticks are longer. That's because I have control freaks on them, and these are a couple different models of control freaks, but I basically chose the one that I felt was best for each thumb. And then the grip here is a Squid Grip. It's basically just a sticker that goes onto your controller, and it really improves your grip and basically eliminates a lot of the problem that you would have from sweating. So it basically makes the gamer grip almost non-needed, and those are about $15 for those grips, so well worth the money. I highly recommend both the Scuf controller, which is expensive, and the Squid Grips, which are very inexpensive. Okay, so then you'll notice on my right side we have another monitor. This is essentially the same monitor that I have on the left side, another BenQ 27-inch monitor. This monitor is not hooked up to my iMac. It is hooked up to my Xbox 360. Just stays there all the time. Xbox 360 plays a very important part of my life. I play it a lot, and so it's got its own dedicated monitor. Before I had the 27-inch monitor, I had a BenQ 24-inch monitor, and when I got the 27 inches, I basically didn't want to get rid of the 24-inch monitor, so I'm using it now basically for checking waypoint, see where I'm at with ranking and that kind of stuff. And it rotates very nicely. I mean, the stands for the BenQ monitors are great. It allows them to rotate, adjust fully. Very nice feature of them, and I absolutely love it in that position. The model number for that is the XL2720T, and of course that does rotate, to either position that you might like it to be in. Okay, below that monitor we have another keyboard. That keyboard is just hooked up to my Xbox 360, so if I want to message my friends on there without using the voice messaging, I can do that. I don't remember what the model number of that keyboard is. It's just one that I've had for years. Beside that, we have Sennheiser 360 headphones. Those are also hooked up to my Xbox, and I absolutely love these. Turtle Beach makes some excellent headphones, and I have a pair of X12s and I like them, but these Sennheiser 360s are absolutely amazing, and if they're within your budget, I recommend them. Now let's see if I can get a different angle here and go back a little bit and show you what those are connected to. So let's zoom in. Those are connected to an Astro Mixamp, the 2013 version, and that allows me to have surround sound in my headsets. And yeah, the Mixamp is a great device, and you have to have some kind of amp like that if you use the Sennheiser 360. So it makes the entire setup rather expensive, but I think well worth it. Now, just to get over here to my cabinet, I'm not going to go into a lot of details about what's in my cabinet, and I am tethered up here to a clip-on mic, so my movement's a little bit limited. I'm not going to show you what's in every drawer, but I'm just going to kind of show you my top drawer here. This is the drawer that I access most often. Let's see if I can go in a little closer here and see what we got, just so you can kind of see the things that are important to me access on a regular basis. I have my my wallet. I have the keys to my primary vehicle there, which is a Jeep SRT8, which is basically a 155 mile an hour Jeep. I absolutely love, and so I keep the keys there. We have a watch. This is not nothing too fancy. It's a Bulova watch, and I do like it though. When I have extra cash, it stays there in the area marked cash. Notice that. I got a comb. I have my Note 2 and my Galaxy S3, along with a little Anker brand battery that has a little USB thing that comes out of it to plug it into your phone. Plus it can be charged via USB, so that stays there. I have a Victorinox watch that has a built-in flashlight. Back behind that, I keep my iPad mini, which some days gets lots of use, some days doesn't get any, because this is like what I like to have when I'm leaving out the door. I keep some gum, some Ralph Lauren Polo Sport. Down below here we have the keys to my Harley Davidson. It's ultra classic if you're interested. And then we have just nail clippers, a Benchmade pocket knife. It is not an automatic, but as you can see, it is very, very quick. Uses an interesting unlock mechanism. Nice aluminum construction. Really great knife. Really like it. Okay, so let's back out a little bit here. See what we got. Okay, let's come over to here. Here we have an Anker brand key-enabled wireless charging system. So basically, once you buy a little adapter that goes inside your cell phone, if you have the right cell phone, like the Galaxy S3, you can basically set your phone on this mat and it will begin charging it automatically. So that's a really cool setup. I probably should do another video just entirely on that. You'll notice that you don't see a lot of cables underneath. The underside of my desk looks pretty good, except for one little spot here going into my uninterrupted power supply. Basically all my cables run into that box and out of that box. The other boxes are basically just various wires, controllers, extra stuff like that that I need to keep around. Over here we have another Mickey. Let me rotate around a little bit here. We have another Mickey cabinet. It's less organized. These cabinets are so new, I haven't really figured out everything to put inside of them yet. So there's not really much in there yet. I'm working on the organization of that. Let's back out a little bit here. See what we got. Okay, all the way on the end here, we have a 2011 MacBook Air. It's an 11-inch version. It's been a great laptop. Beside that, we have the 2013 MacBook Air. And then next to that, we have the Google Chromebook. This is the older Chromebook that comes with 100 megabytes of Verizon Wireless for free each month. And of course, you can pay for more if you want. So Chromebook's been a great little computer, and I like it. But when the new MacBook Pros are announced, I will probably be purchasing one. We have here another Apple keyboard and the Magic Mouse. And that is also just paired up to my iMac, so I basically don't have to move the same keyboard around, so when I feel like being lazy. We have a Blue Yeti microphone with a generic pop filter attached to it, but it works well. I really love the Blue Yeti microphone, but that's not what I'm using right now. If you like the sound quality of what I'm using right now, it is a Rode lavalier mic hooked up directly via XLR to my Sony Nexcam camcorder. So I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to end it here pretty quick. I'll just scroll up here a little bit and show you my Ikea brand clock that I think was around $30. It wasn't bad. If you would like to see more videos from me, please subscribe to my channel. That will encourage me to want to post more videos, and please hit the like button. And if you have any questions regarding anything, please post them in the questions. So again, this is Joe the Halo Junkie signing off, and thank you very much for watching.